Hello riders, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I call myself the Phantom Rider, mainly because I ride a 2019 Honda Shadow Phantom. And welcome to Gettysburg. I love Gettysburg because of the history, and it's an eerie feeling knowing that the battlefield relatively stayed the same. And it's just amazing to me. We're coming up on the battlefield now. We're going to go right in the middle of it. You know, this is the Confederate line over to the left here, and the Union line up over towards the right, up over the hill there. This road goes smack dab through the middle. You know, and all these barricades here, they were actually once the lines, you know, and a lot of these houses were originally there. Right now I'm trying to find a covered bridge, so I hope you'll join me. I think you'll like this one. If you like history, if you've never been to Gettysburg, I would suggest going. It's a great learning experience. Okay, we're going to go into the Confederate side here. But, yeah, this avenue here is called Confederate Ave. It's where all the lines were, the major lines. And I'm going to walk you guys through that. It makes sense to that the battle was here in this part of the state, particularly because there's a little more open fields. Normally, Pennsylvania's full of just chock full of trees. You can't. The way we used to battle in open field, you couldn't fight there. Squirrel. You couldn't fight in the open battlefield. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that it was in this area of Pennsylvania, because it really doesn't look like anything like Pennsylvania when you go inside the state further, you know? I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to this covered bridge. But I was so surprised at the scope of the battlefield. I thought I could walk to the Confederate side, which, if I really wanted to, I could have, but it's pretty far away. You would be surprised. I thought the Confederate line was, you know, where I thought the Confederate line was only halfway. So I went the wrong way, damn it. Old farm road. I love that. Look at a stack of hay bales there. Whew. I love it. Like it. I'm gonna keep going around this road. Don't turn the dirt, damn it. It's a gravel road. No, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. I had a feeling it was going to be gravel. Now if I could get myself out of this. Got it. I got it. I don't do gravel. Alright, we're back on track here. Back on track. Country road, take me home. Farm road, don't want to do that. Well, I thought we were going to be able to ride into the bridge, over the covered bridge, but I don't think we're going to be able to. From what it looks like here, you know, a lot of things, everything's an attraction, you know. It kind of sucks, but you need to have it that way. That way it's protected. I see it. I see it. Keep going. Keep going. Why am I missing this turn? Right here. Yeah, it's kind of an attraction. Marsh Creek. It's just going to go over this creek, isn't it? Sachs Covered Bridge. Waterworks Road. Under surveillance. Well, I don't want to vandalize it, I just want to see it. Yeah, you can't go over it with your vehicle. No boating, no swimming, no wading. Okay. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Don't know much of the history about it. Don't know if it was here for the Civil War. I doubt it, how big it is, how tall it is. But pretty good, pretty nice. Pretty cool. See how tall that is? That usually you don't see covered bridges that tall. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway, back to the battlefield. Looks like a little drainage going on there. Oh, that's the peach orchard. Yep, peach orchard. Peach orchard was still there. That's always been a peach orchard. The Mississippi Regiment took that position against the Union. It's funny, you know, you learn so much about history just by going to these places. But I'm just glad that we kept it the way it is, you know. The Union side here. Yeah, so I hope you join me on my walkthrough, and let's get it. Let's do it. We're coming up on the battlefield now. And this was, this little white house next to us was a hospital. Civil War hospital. See what I mean? You could just picture where the battles were. Couple of old houses like this around, still around, but it was turned into a military hospital for the time being. Thanks. The yard. And I could see this little fenced-in area being for animals, chickens, sheep, and there's memorials up there. and you could walk all along these grounds. It's amazing. It's pretty amazing what you'll find. Could you imagine the soldiers, all the deaths, and that little house was a hospital, you know? Could you imagine? That's pretty cool. And they have all these old-timey ram gates, whatever you want to call them. This must have been a barn for the house. Hell, if that was a hospital, I would even put the soldiers in a barn. You know, if there wasn't enough room. Look at this. It's like another old well here. Yep, you can see the water pipes down in there for when they modernized it. Look at that old, I think that's wood shingle roofs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's wood. Old barn. See how they kept everything? If you've never been here, pretty amazing. Here's some cannons. Let's see whose artillery this was. Oh, Potomac. Yeah. U.S. F&K, 3rd U.S. Artillery. 6-pounders, 6 12-pounders. 12-pounders. Wagon wheel. It's a steel on top of the wheel and wood on the bottom. Could you imagine? Could you imagine getting hit with a big ball of lead, whatever it was? I think it was a lead ball. A big fiery lead ball coming at you. Major General George Gordon Meade, Commander of the Army of the Potomac. Check that out. I want to say he was stationed here on this hill, and if you could, it makes sense that the commander would be on top of this hill. You could see everything. Look at this. You could see this battlefield over here to the right. All the way over, you could see them. You could see everybody coming in. You know, it makes a lot of sense. General Meade, Commander Meade. Oh yeah, the Shamrock. I want to say these are Irish from Boston or Massachusetts. Yeah. 14th Connecticut Volunteer Infantry. So, 2nd Brigade.
sharpshooters. First Andrew sharpshooters. Unattached mass volunteer. In different positions. More artillery. Arnold's battery. 4 killed, 24 wounded. That's another shamrock shaped. A lot of the northeastern battlefield companies were from Boston or Mass and Connecticut. Could you imagine laying, you know, at these rocks, propping your gun up, propping your rifle up? Amazing. Utterly amazing. Could you imagine it filled with soldiers? Filled. All these fields. I want to believe there's something in this tree line here that's in history too. See, some of these rocks are still there too. This rock formations. Huh. There's another shamrock. Pennsylvania volunteers. A harp. Yep, Pennsylvania 69th Infantry. This tree line here, I want to say there was something with it. It's all gated. If I was a sharpshooter, I'd be up in that tree, right? In that tree there. 20th Massachusetts Volunteer. The position of this regiment in the battle was 125 yards. Yeah. When Pickett's division pierced the Union line, this regiment retired to its right flank, faced left, and rushed up to this corpse of trees and attacked Pickett's troops when coming over the hill. Okay, so the Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry hid in those trees. Could you imagine? This tree was still here. Definitely. Look at how old that thing is. Right? This was not even, this was, what, 200 years ago? Trees live longer than that. So, you know, Pickett's infantry penetrated the North's the North's line, and these guys, the Mass, retreated to this tree line here, and ended up taking out Pickett's men that tried to raise up this little hill here. Now, it might seem like a little hill, but my God, when you're trying to fight, I mean, I could imagine it's pretty rough. That's cool, isn't it? Too bad you can't, like, metal detect in there what you would find. I'm sure somebody did before it was gated or before this park came. It's amazing what was recorded back then. You know, all the battle was recorded. You know, with written record, and that's how they know who went where. I'm gonna guess this was the Union line here. I'm getting these bugs that are keeping. Yeah, 69. This might have been part of that Pennsylvania 69 regiment. All lined up here. Yeah, I think that's what that is. The Company K 69. And then back here, Company G 69. And then it was the 59th New York Rifle. So this was all Pennsylvania 69 here. Company K, Company B, Company E. So it's not a very big area, you know. Well, how many men could you fit in this area with the end of the marker there with the chains, you know, all the way down here? Like, come on, maybe 1,000. And then you have the New York line. Let's see what they have here. Yeah, 59th New York Infantry. This was all 59. Second Corps. Another Shamrock. 59th. Michigan's 7th Michigan Infantry over here. This was the line. This was the line. This was it. If you think about it, Pickett got all the way up. He had a good charge, but 3rd Brigade, Michigan, 2nd Division, 2nd Corps. So now we're going to go on the line. We're going to go away from the Union line, and we're going to go into like a no man's land.